If I knew what I know now, I would probably just slow down. Ain't got time to fold now, cause I got shit to hold down. If I knew what I know now, I would probably just slow down. Ain't got time to fold now, cause I got shit to hold down. Today, this is like basically the result of just me sitting around and, running around and just me being in my thoughts. And I know y'all can see me, but the shit that I be thinking about, this is what the podcast is really about. So basically, this is season 1. This is episode 1. And I got a lot I want to talk about today. Today, I just really wanted to introduce the podcast, which is the Random Podcast, Toronto Beckham TV podcast. And that name, Toronto Beckham TV, that's really the brand. And the Random Podcast really basically explains what this podcast is going to be about, And before I continue, put my picture back up on there. There's the logo, Toronto Beckham TV. Yeah, what did I say? So yeah, basically, this is the Random Podcast where I basically speak about the random thoughts that come into my head throughout the daily basis. I also, respond to anything that I see in the newsworthy of speaking on. Then I also go off base with some of the thoughts that I have in my head, my crazy head. Some of the things that I come across that I think you guys should be in tune with. We could also talk weed, sports, politics, rap. I have a few guests that I will be bringing on the show, but I just wanted to let everybody know I could do this solo. So there might be some days where I'll have a guest, I'll meet up with a guest, and we'll knock an interview out. There might be some days where I'm just talking, and the talking basically, it's not going to be a long talk. It's basically 30 minutes, and my camera will only go about 30 minutes, so it won't let the talk go too far, but just thoughts that are in my head of the day. When I have guests on, it's basically going to be me getting to know, the artist, going through everything. I want to be like the Pittsburgh Ranked, basically. Something like that, because when you look at the internet, like all of these places, all of these cities, they have platforms, and the platforms and the music kind of go hand in hand. In Pittsburgh, we have a whole lot of music, but we don't have a solid platform. Not that I'm trying to be that or nothing. I'm just saying I look at these other channels and I admire them. So I will be doing like interview style, but then veering off into my own style where, we may play games. I had thoughts in my head of, maybe we should play some like games or some segments. So y'all just stay tuned for that. Yeah, that shit should be dope. Like I got like my first couple guests, a few guests that I could go through, but I think I know who we're going to go with first. Legend, one of the top producers in the city, who's made hits that you don't even know that he's made, and this is really the reason why I wanted to do this show, was to like highlight people who are doing things, who don't want to be speaking out and telling you what they're doing all the time. Sometimes you got to go reach out to them and say, hey, I think you should let people know what you got going on or what you've been a part of, just for appreciation points, or whatever you want to call it. Here, here's the blunt. And if y'all see me talking to somebody tonight, I'm speaking today. She's not ready for her interview. She's sick right now, and I'm really trying to dodge her cold. So y'all can help me with that. Give me any remedies or anything that y'all got down below for the common cold that I could possibly take, because it's inevitable when your spouse has a cold. It's a fact you're going to get a cold. So I'm going to drop this video tomorrow. If y'all have any cold remedies for us, please send them over, because she's sick behind me, coughing, as y'all can hear her, and all type of shit. So if y'all hear someone coughing in the back, it's not corona, it's the common cold. I don't want to speak about corona. Alright, so I basically gave y'all the intro. Let me tell y'all a little bit about myself, man. I'm Tory Walker, also known as Toronto Beckham, also known as Toronto Brady, also known as Toronto Bieber, also known as Toronto Beckham. How I get that name, I was kicking shit a long time ago, like the nigga David Beckham, who used to play soccer. That was a long time ago. My name's Toronto because I'm cold, nigga. I just got the name like that, so it was Toronto Beckham. Really just a cold kicker, or what I would be saying is a cold spitter. I'm high, I'm not editing that. I'm leaving that. That's how I got the name. I started rapping in 3rd grade, as I said in some other interviews. I've been rapping the whole time. Got in a group, got out of a group now. Today we have Toronto Beckham. I do produce music as well. Engineer, all of that. Record. If you need recording services, let me know. I also do video services and photography services as well. So we're really working. That's what I'm all about. I'll speak more about myself and what I got going on throughout season 1. Season 1 is basically just the intro season. I'm going to bring about 8 guests on. I have about 3 spots filled, so 5 more slots left on the guest portion. And other than that, I'll be talking my shit. Some of the topics today that I'm going to go over is Pittsburgh's first black mayor. Pittsburgh being in the top 20 cities for murder. I'm going to speak about the Henry Ruggs situation. We're going to speak a little bit about the Kanye interview that just came out. We're going to talk about Summer Walker and her contract and her new album that came out that I've been reviewing all day. That's a lie. My girl just listened to that shit, so she'll give me the report on that. Also wanted to talk about the movie The Harder They Fall. I want to get into that. I watched that little bit of that. I'll give y'all a review on that. And a few other topics. We'll go, we'll see what we can fit in this 30 minutes. But on the first topic, I wanted to talk to y'all about Pittsburgh, man. Pittsburgh, we have elected our first black mayor of all time. I can't believe it took us this long, 2021, and Pittsburgh has elected their first black mayor who will take over. His name is Ed Gainey. I knew his name, I just didn't want to mess it up. Ed Gainey, Pittsburgh's first black mayor. I want y'all to give a round of applause for that. In the back, my girl's in the back. She's not from Pittsburgh, so that's probably why she didn't clap. Oh yeah, we'll put the fake claps in. Congratulations to Pittsburgh Ed Gainey. That's a real great achievement. I mean, if you're from Pittsburgh, you know it's not the blackest city of all. So for us to have a black mayor is something inspirational for the youth to look up to. And I'm kind of jealous. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was gonna be like the Pittsburgh's first black mayor or something. Like I could have been the mayor or something. Not that I'm hating. I'm just saying but I fuck with that and I support it. I didn't vote. I don't live in Pittsburgh, so it don't say I didn't vote because I couldn't. But on to the next topic, which is also Pittsburgh related, which is where I came across this list, very serious list, cities with the most murders in 2021. And I was just appalled where I seen Pittsburgh was in the top 15 with 18.4 per capita, basically per 100,000 people. there will be 18 murders per 100,000 people in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is not a huge, massive city, probably a million, altogether. So, yeah, I had that up. I hate doing math, but fuck it, we'll knock the math out right now. 18% times 10, about 100. I don't know. That might be a wrong number, but it's way too many. And I just really wanted to speak on what I wanted to speak on the murder rate situation is the majority of the murders happening in Pittsburgh is black people, and we don't even make up a large percentage of the people in Pittsburgh. So we're murdering each other, we're killing each other off. There already isn't a large representation of black people percentage wise in Pittsburgh. So I think that's something that we should look at and try to slow down, come together, do whatever we can do. Y'all could use the Toronto Beckham TV podcast if you want to help on this issue. I mean, this is serious. I'm not no goddamn activist, but we're in the top 15 in the United States. There's way more. I mean, there's cities like Florida, not cities, states like Florida that don't have no cities. Texas doesn't have any cities on there, and these places are, thriving. You got the rap scenes going and things like that, and it's like, makes you wonder. I don't know. But yet, Pittsburgh is number 15. Hopefully, Mayor Ed Gainey can help out with the murder, get the murder rate down, because I'm in Pittsburgh every day. It's a pretty nice city if you're not into that type of thing, and it's really bad just for the people who are in that lifestyle. And percentage wise, in the way that it's looking, everyone in that lifestyle will kill each other off, just percentage based. If we keep that 18% or that 18 per capita rate up. So that's all I wanted to say on that topic. I'm gonna move on to the next topic that I had on my phone, which was also another sad story. Damn, this is a sad week. I got some positive shit somewhere. But it was the Henry Ruggs story. And when I first heard that story, honestly, I was really upset. I felt bad for the victim. I really wasn't worried about Henry Ruggs, because everyone's worrying about Henry Ruggs in this situation. I'm like, what about the person that him, So it's like, we pay attention to niggas who play football and shit, and we don't even value regular people. Like, we're so worried about, when is he going to get back in the lead or some bullshit or whatever, not even giving a more proper memorial or proper remembrance of the person. So I just wanted to speak on that. Henry Ruggs killed a 23-year-old girl in an accident. I'm sure it was an accident. I was very mad at the time. I have understanding, but I'm just, media-wise, I wish they would cover the other portion of the story rather than this guy's football career, how much money he lost, because someone lost their life in this situation. It's very serious. Moving on to more lighter topics. And this kind of made me chuckle before I mentioned it, because I watched this Kanye shit, man, and this guy Kanye lost his damn mind on the Drink Champs, man. He had a very controversial interview where he dropped a bunch of people's names. He dropped a bunch of knowledge as well. And this was my favorite. I think this was one of my favorite clips from that interview. Please.
You fucked my algorithm up. Come on. I think you said the best. Okay, hold on.
Nah, man, look, they let that, man, I know this man mama, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've changed this man's family, and both John Legend and Big Sean, when I ran for office, got used quick by the Democrats to come at they boy that actually changed their life. And that's some sellout shit. And I don't rock with neither of them. And I need my apologies. I ain't saying they gonna change, but niggas is scared.
That wasn't the clip that I wanted to bring up, but that was a funny one that I seen on the No Jumper page, where Big Kanye West was speaking about Big Sean, and he at the end he said niggas is scared. So I don't know, niggas might be scared, but that wasn't the clip that I was looking for. But yeah, here you go.
Of us, because until we at the level of Arno, we're gonna be clapping for just getting a job for Arno. Until we to the level, you know what I'm saying? When LeBron wins the championship, he looks at this white lady that owns the team and says, "I told you I was gonna win for you." That's the part I don't like. That's the part, because if you king, then let's be kings. That's the part we starting up our own.
You know what I'm saying? And that hit home. He said it not just applies to us as well, where he said LeBron, when he wins a championship, he looks at the lady and says, "I won this championship for you." And it's like, why isn't he saying, "I won this championship for me"? That's deep. I really ain't finna get into all that right now. This is the first episode, so we'll speak more in the depth about that. But that's really why I did this podcast. Sometimes you gotta speak for yourself, man. So that's what we doing right here. That's what we doing on the fly, man. The rest of that Kanye West video, y'all gotta check that out. I'm not finna talk about the whole thing, but he dropped a bunch of jewels. He talked about Drake. He did a lot of talking about Drake. He seems like he's a little obsessed, or he admires Drake. So there's that. But I'm trying to find this goddamn article when people was talking to me about the Summer Walker situation. I'll put it up on the screen. Well, not talking to me, but here. Shit that I seen on the internet was basically about Summer Walker's contract, where she's getting 16 cents on every dollar that she's making. So she makes $1 and she gets 16 cents. Basically, if she makes $100, yeah, here it go. And I'll put the article up there. I'm gonna send this to myself. Summer Walker is locked in a low royalty structure for what appears to be an undetermined amount of time. She received 16 cents for every dollar earned and signed away her masters in a deal as well. This is a Rolling Stone article. Y'all could go read that. Reading is good. And this basically says that she got signed for $110,000, and she basically worked a deal out where she'll get 16 cents for every dollar of her royalties, and people are basically calling her stupid and this and that because she's sold a lot of records, hundreds of thousands of records in the first day, and people love her. But I've looked into it, and from what I'm hearing, most artists do sign these same type of deals when they're not known at the beginning. So most of us couldn't understand this type of stuff because we're not on those levels and we're not in those positions to make, those moves. You weren't there in 2017 and you're Summer Walker, and we seen the pictures of her. She was like cleaning, doing regular shit. So people be like, "Oh, I wouldn't have took 110,000." Like, nigga, that's a fucking lie. You know what I'm saying? That's just a lie, But that's here nor there. That's that situation. That new album came out. My girl said there's about 4 songs on there. So 4 songs that she liked. I'm going to assume that her taste is off and that there's about 6 on there. At least 6. So y'all make sure y'all go. What's the name of that? You don't know. We don't know.
Still over it.
Oh, so the album is called Still Over It. And I just wanted to disclose this to y'all before I get off the Summer Walker topic. Did y'all know Summer Walker's my cousin? My name is Tori Walker. I told y'all that at the beginning. Summer Walker is literally my cousin. So how could I get off of the topic without popping a bottle or something, you know? Cuz just dropped that album and that bag finna come. That bag finna come on 4-0. Ah! Yeah, I know I done dropped a lot of champagne, but we got the spot. I ain't dropping no champagne on the carpet. Y'all heard me? Pop that one for Summer Walker. And shout out cuz, you know. I'ma call you after this. Alright. A girl in the back, hey. Alright, we in here getting high. Take a sip. Take a shot for me. We had that Cuervo too. Oh, take a shot for me. Oh, take a shot for me. All right, my bad. Cause we about to get out of here. I got a few more topics, and they just don't want to bring the Connect 4 out, so I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. I gotta go to, before I do my interview, I gotta
Connect 4.
get my
Bro,
Connect
don't
4
touch
because I'm
Anybody.
whoever get
Anybody
on the
out there
show,
wanna
I'm
see me in
beating that
Connect
nigga
4?
in
Where?
Connect
Oh,
4
yeah, right there.
for the bread.
Where?
You don't gotta
Where?
put
Bro, make
it,
your
I'll put
move,
the
gang.
bread up, but yeah, we play for like the dub. That might sound weird, but that shit sound fun to me. Niggas can't fuck with me in Connect 4, so I ain't losing the bread. I'll put a video up on that if y'all want to see that. Before I get up out of here, The Harder They Fall. That movie, co-signed or I don't know, directed or produced by Jay-Z. Jay-Z's my guy, so I had to tune into that, not because of Jay-Z, really, because that made me not want to watch it. I don't know if y'all like that, but that shit make me not like fuck with shit. Like when everybody be like fucking with shit, they be like, yeah, I ain't like that BMF show. Like I never seen that, but that's another topic. But yeah, that Harder They Fall shit. My only reason I seen it was cause my girl had it on, right? So I walk into the part where the nigga get beating his ribs. You know, so I don't know what happened before that. So if y'all niggas seen it, it was the part where the nigga was getting, and I got a few money, like where the nigga was getting beating his ribs. That's yeah. And his girl was in there, and like for some reason they ain't killed the nigga. Like when they came in, you thought something bad was about to happen.
That's why you need to watch the ending, because you'll find out why they did kill him.
Yeah, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, but y'all thought, yeah, all right. So I ain't about to speak on it. I gotta finish watching. But y'all thought something bad was about to happen when a nigga walked in. Like his girl's in there, he's defenseless. You thought some weird shit about. They just let him go. And then this nigga robbed the bank. Y'all gotta watch. I ain't finna do all that right now. But yeah, y'all check that movie out. I got 30 minutes left to watch on that. I'm gonna check that out. Something else. Oh shit. Gas prices. Why the fuck is gas price? My shit about to be the end of it. Why the fuck is gas prices so high, man? Y'all niggas.
Because they know motherfuckers
No, man.
gas prices.
Y'all know why.
Everybody needs gas.
Y'all know why gas prices is high.
Gas prices, though.
If she wanted to talk, she would come on camera. Y'all know why gas prices is high.
I just, like, for real, I haven't looked at the price of gas, which is crazy. It's crazy, but it's the truth. I don't go to the gas station and look at the price of it. I just put it in my car and go.
No, nigga. Y'all, now I'm noticing.
I can't be the only one that thinks that way. Like, I'm not looking at the price of the gas. Like,
Don't listen to her.
Well, I guess it's just me. I don't know.
Other than that, because that's definitely wrong. Gas is high as fuck. Y'all know why. I'm not finna do this right now. And the last topic of the day that I wanted to speak on, another topic was another tragedy where Alpo Martinez was gunned down in New York City, Harlem, to be exact, around 3 a.m. in the morning. That happened at the top of the week, and that was very sad. A lot of people spoke out, making disses and just being disrespectful. I don't agree with it. I'm going to say rest in peace to Albo. If y'all watched that Paid in Full, that was one of the characters that niggas was really like fucking with in the movie, like the nigga Cameron. So RIP to Albo. Another topic niggas wanted me to speak on specifically was the topic, and then my camera might down this, is the topic of relationships of people doing 50-50 splits on like rent. And I'm so real. My girl's right here. So this is what I'll say. This is what I told niggas. Like, really. Like, I told niggas this out of my mouth. No, niggas told me this. I didn't even speak, but I agree. It's like, nigga, that ain't never 50-50, because it's about whatever makes sense in your situation, right? So sometimes, you know, it might be 80-50. I mean 80-20 or 30-70 or 60 whatever or 100 nothing. It's whatever, as long as everyone's putting in the same amount of energy, like my girl said, some shit like that. So I'm like, I'm with that. I don't believe in that. But on some real shit, men do more though. But that's just like from fucking history, like how they wrote it in the fucking Bible. Like, so, like I'm talking about like on financial, cause like females do more nurturing. That's how it is in the Bible as well, if people are religious, and men do like the hunting and shit like that. So it's still like that, but not as nomadic.
No, because women gotta work and do the nurturing.
But yeah, but like,
And men don't.
but men do the heavy lifting. So that's why I said it's different. And but you know, women do a lot though, for sure. So like I said, it's whatever makes sense, as long as everybody's on the same team. So I said that this is like my motherfucking therapy show. This is the fucking nigga season 1 of the Toronto Beckham podcast. My next episode, I will have a guest producer, man, OG. I'm getting him on here, and I'm gonna say I'm taking this equipment on the road. We're gonna bring a fire ass episode, and the next episode after that, we'll probably reflect on that. Other than that, man, I want everybody to leave me a comment or something, man. Tell me who I should get on the show. Give me some suggestions on some of these games, because I'm finna have my games for my guests or whatever. And if y'all need me, y'all can find me at on IG at Toronto Beckham TV. My second IG, Toronto Beckham TV podcast. Y'all can find me on YouTube at Toronto Beckham TV. On Facebook, Toronto Beckham TV. Man, y'all better get in tune. Apple Music, Toronto Beckham ENT, or just look up Toronto. Check out the last videos, man. Y'all gotta get in tune.